Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68. Today is December the 18th, Wednesday, and I'm coming to you with another exciting video. Let's see if I can get this into focus here. This video is intended for wide audiences. And before I get into this video, I just want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Continue to do so. Tap the like bell and hit that button so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, this is kind of a little bit unusual video that setup you see in front of you. This is actually in my collection room, and I have in front of you the legendary Ultraman, the figure as well as the TV series playing on this video recorder here. The reason why is because there's been news that was announced about a week ago, I think it was, that Marvel Comics, let me turn this down just a tad. Marvel Comics is actually going to be tackling the Ultraman character. They're going to be publishing books based on the character. I am so very excited about that. Ultraman is a character from my childhood, from the 1960s and the 70s. Yeah, that tells how old I am, yeah? And I just remember with me and my brothers used to run home to watch Ultraman and Godzilla and Gamera, just to name a few of the characters from the monster line. The video that you see running in front of you actually is played in Japanese. If you can see it, it's kind of a little bright there. But the series was created by Elijah Tsuburaya. Suburia, I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry. It's a Japanese name, and you know, I don't speak Japanese. I have two nephews who actually are they're mixed to half Japanese and half African American. You actually seen one of them in my videos back. One of my videos back in the late part of the summer, when I was at Third Eye Comics back in Baltimore, Maryland. Annapolis, Maryland, actually. But the creator of Ultraman also is a creator of Godzilla. Deals with the world is threatened by alien invaders and giant prehistoric monsters. And there's an agency that's equipped to deal with the situation. It's called the Science Patrol, an ultra-sophisticated police force equipped with high-tech weaponry and spacecrafts, led by Captain Muramutsu. The team defends the planet from the unknown, but unbeknownst to the team, one of their members, Hayata, has the ability to transform into the original or to the giant superhero form hero from Nebula M7B, Ultraman, when all their weaponry can't stop their foes. And actually, I'm reading that right off of the back of the DVD. That's Hayata right there. And here's Ultraman on the cover. And they're singing in Japanese. I can actually sing the words. I do know the words from my childhood. It goes, Ultraman, Ultraman, watch a hero fly. From a distant land he comes, from a million miles away, from the distant planet land. He's our hero, Ultraman. I just remember that, man. When I was a kid, I was so excited just to see that. And here's how the TV show used to start. Check that out. See, there it goes. That's the English version. Da-da-da-da-da. Ultraman, watch a hero fly. In the distance he comes from a million miles away. In a distant planet land. He's a hero, Ultraman. I love it, man. I tell you, I love being a geek and a nerd. All right, so now the next part of this video, let me lower the camera here. We're actually going to get into a brief haul, Marvel preview of previews, and we have the very dangerous Wolverine on the cover here. I'm just going to show some of the books that are going to be coming out next year. Okay. First off, we have Gwen Stacy #1. That should be interesting. Actually doing a comic book on Gwen Stacy. And then we have next to her a variant cover of the Wolverine comic book that will be coming out. And this is part of the Dawn of X series. I've been covering that quite frequently and extensively. And here's just some of the artwork from that upcoming series. Not the first Wolverine book that's been out, but this is the first Wolverine book that will be out covering the Dawn of X series that I just mentioned. All right. Very, very nice cover there. All right. And there's a new short box that's coming out too. With Wolverine on the cover. That is very nice. Very nice. Then we have Marvel Tales Wolverine. That's a $7.99 book. That's an expensive book right there. Then we have X-Men Fantastic Four 204 or X4X. It looks like they're going to be joining forces, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Very interesting. Then we have Giant Size X-Men featuring Jean Grey and Emma Frost #1. That's going to be a one-shot. Right. After that, we have Excalibur #7. And all these books are again from the Dawn of X series. Then we have X-Men #7, written by Jonathan Hickman himself. After that, we have Marauders #7 and Marauders #8. Very, very nice covers there. All right. And then we have X-Force #7, written by Benjamin Percy and Joshua Cassara. Covers by Dustin Weaver. And then New Mutants #7 and 8, also written by Jonathan Hickman. That we have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is going to be a 5-part series, and this kind of gets into what I was talking about before, that you're going to probably start basing some of the comic books off of the TV shows and movies that are coming out, because of course this will be a TV show coming out next year, the end of next year on Disney Plus. But those are nice covers there. And then it gets into the actual page artwork in black and white. I've always thought that Marvel should start publishing some books, do a black and white series of their books. I think that would be very, very nice. Lovely artwork there. Okay. Then we get into Ant-Man, also going to be a 5-part series. Ant-Man #1 and 2 here on this page here. And looks like members of AIM. All right, so Ant-Man will be making his triumphant return back into Marvel Comics. After that, we have Thor #3, written by Donny Cates. And then Guardians of the Galaxy, written by Al Ewing. He'll be taking over from Donny Cates, who was actually penning this series for a moment. Al Ewing, the writer of, the Immortal Hulk. Then we get into Nebula, Nebula, who will have a 5-part miniseries of her own. And then Dan Slott writing Iron Man 2020. Right? More Iron Man 2020. They've really been promoting this series too. It'll be interesting to see what this is about. And here's some of the colored artwork from this particular series that will be premiering next year. All right, more Iron Man books there. Sorry for that shadow. Hopefully you can see that. These are going to be books from the True Believers month, and of course the True Believers books are only $1. Then we have 2020 Machine Man #1 and 2020 Force Works #1, written by Christus Gage with Tom DeFalco, and then Matthew Rosenberg is also a contributing writer. Marvel Voices #1, right over here, which will feature various artists and writers from the Marvel comic book world. Nice cover there as well. Jessica Jones, all right, making her return into the comic book world. Also a mini-series. Looks like 6 books that will be coming out. I will definitely be collecting that series. Written by Kelly Thompson, who's a contributing writer to the current Captain Marvel series. Can't wait to get that. And here's Gwen Stacy again in her own mini-series, 1 of 5. I might collect that. It may be very interesting. And we get into Star. She's going to have her own mini-series as well, spinning out of the Captain Marvel books. And then Venom Island starts as well. Venom #23, written by Donny Cates, Kelly Thompson's writer of Star. And we have Ravencroft. All these mini-series. This is 2 of 5 right here. And it looks like that's Kingpin on the cover. And Man-Wolf possibly. Then Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality, another mini-series, written by Peter David and Greg Land. I dig those covers there. The Amazing Spider-Man #39 and The Amazing Spider-Man #40, with J. Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker literally clashing heads. And after that, we get into, it looks like some satire with Spider-Ham. #3 of 5, a 5-part series, and Spider-Man Venom Double Trouble. And the Mary Jane series, Mary Jane #5. Digging her there in the Spider-Man outfit, or Spider-Girl outfit, I guess. And then we have Ghost Spider right here. I love that cover. And then Amazing Spider-Man, the Daily Bugle, another mini-series right here. If you can see it, there's a little glare going on right there. And then Miles Morales Spider-Man #15, written by Saladin Ahmed. So the series did not end. They're continuing it. That's good. Good. Then after that, we get into Spider-Verse miniseries, Spider-Man Noir, Dead No More. And then Black Cat #9, written by Jed McKay, with covers by J. Scott Campbell. You know, I've been covering that a lot too, because I love the covers that he's done for the Black Cat. Morbius #4, The Monster Called Morbius, written by Vita Ayala. And then Scream, Curse of Carnage #4, written by Clay McLeod Chapman, with contributors Christopher Moneyham, and covered by Ryan Stegman. All right, Ryan Stegman. Marvel Spider-Man, the Black Cat Strikes. Here she is again. And the Hulk, Marvel's Avenger Hulk #1. That's a one-shot, looks like. Then we have Marvel's X, another mini-series, 6-part series. Cool covers there. Looks like by Alex Ross, of course. Written by Alex Ross and Jim Kruger. From there, we get into Atlantis Attacks, a story about Namor. That's a black and white cover. They're very nice. Written by Greg Pak and Ario Anedito as an artist. And then Hawkeye Freakfall #3 by Matthew Rosenberg. Artwork by Otto Schmidt. Very interesting. Then we have Doctor Strange, Surgeon Supreme #3, written by Mark Waid. And Immortal Hulk #31 by Al Ewing and Joe Bennett. Nice cover there. And we have Fantastic Four #19, written by Dan Slott. And Fantastic Four Grim Noir #1, written by Gary Dugan and Ron Garney. The noise in the background, I still got Ultraman playing, just to let you know. Black Panther number 21 by Ta-Nehisi Coates and Ryan Budenheim. Cover by Daniel Acuna. Nice cover. And Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda, a series I haven't gotten into. I'm not really interested in it at this time. Ghost Rider number 5, Classified. Who is this mysterious figure? Spirits of Ghost Rider, Mother of Demons, one shot. And then we have Deadpool number 4, written by Kelly Thompson. Captain Marvel number 15, also written by Kelly Thompson. She's a very busy woman. Very cool there. Savage Avengers number 0. There's a parental advisory there. And then Savage Avengers number 10, written by Gary Duggan and Chris Claremont. Oh, wow. Chris Claremont returning to the fold. Captain America number 19, written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, Jason Masters, and cover art by Alex Ross. Then Avengers number 31, written by Jason Aaron and Gerardo Zaffino. Avengers of the Wastelands number 2 through 5. Also a mini-series and Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider number 3 of 5. Then we have Strike Force number 6, a series that I started but I didn't continue. Then we have Dr. Doom over here. I'm really enjoying this series so far. I heard bad reviews on it, but it actually is pretty good. At least his first 2 books that I've read, written by Christopher Cantwell and drawn by Salvador Larocco. You can't go wrong with his artwork at all. Then we have Punisher Soviet 4 of 6, a series I started but have not continued thus far. It lost some interest with me, a very slow burn for me. Yondu number 5 of 5, I'm hearing is actually pretty good, but I have not collected any of the books thus far. Maybe I'll do a trade paperback. The Magnificent Miss Marvel number 12, written by Saladin Ahmed. And then we get into Arrow number 8, Swordmaster number 8, and Jane Foster Valkyrie number 8. All these number 8s. Ode to the Death of Midgard, written by Jason Aaron. And then we have a promo for the Black Widow movie, Marvel's Black Widow Prelude number 2 of 2. And also Runaways number 30, Daredevil number 17, written by Chip Zdarsky. After that, we have Dark Agnes, character I'm not familiar with, a new character in the Marvel comic book line, I'm assuming. Let's get this light right here. Nope. There we go, I think. Yeah, that's much better. Can't get rid of that glare, sorry. Written by Becky Cloonan and Luca Pizzari. Dark Agnes. Based off of Robert E. Howard's Swordswoman in her first solo comic series. Okay. Parental advisory suggested with that book. Conan the Barbarian, written by Jim Zub, number 13. Very, very nice covers for both of these. Very nice. You can see that. All right, more artwork from the pages of that sort of story. And then we get into the Star Wars book by Charles Soule. Not interested in any of the Marvel Star Wars books at all. Sorry, I just am not. In my opinion, and I love Marvel, no offense when I say this, but the best Star Wars stories in terms of comic books were written by under the Dark Horse Comics label. Okay. And here we just get into a bunch of collected series. So this can be found at any comic book shop. I'm going to stop right here. It's free with the purchase of Diamond comic books, or you can get it for $1.25 at any local comic book shop. So that's it. That's all, y'all. Just going to do this Marvel previews and also give that news about Marvel Comics tackling Ultraman. I'm very excited about that. Can't wait till that comes out. All right, so I hope everyone has a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time and place it is in the world for you. Peace, love, and hair grease.